Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining in. So I'm going to go over a little bit of the predictive programming that I've seen in iPet Goat 2 that I've never seen brought to the internet. If you don't know what iPet Goat 2 is, it's a simple Google would take you a very long way. It would be really hard for me to go into detail and try to explain it to you, so it's probably best if you Google it. Again, the creator of iPet Goat 2 is Heliofant, and Heliofant was created by Louis Levrey. Louis Levrey is the creator of Frodo, or, The Hobbit, my precious. He did work inside the Lord of the Rings and also the movie Beowulf, so he's real big into animation. Just to let you know that this here ain't some chump that created this particular video back in 2012. This here is somebody who was actually inside Hollywood and very big. Okay, so here's some of the things that some people out there might have missed. Okay, let me find this video here real quick. Sorry about that. Apparently I've brought it down there, unfortunately.
Here's a nice video.
Let me mute this right here real quick. Here's a nice video. Okay, so here we have Holly Dance. Okay, and this happened. There was an incident that happened with her son, and her son's named Archie Battersby, and he did a TikTok challenge to where that he used a belt to cut off his breathing as a challenge for some odd reason. But his mom here gave like 3 different stories to the cops as to what really happened at that point. Okay, so it's really hard to tell what happened in that particular case, but she tried suing TikTok and a couple other social media platforms for what happened to her kid, as well as tried to sue the doctors for malpractice. But again, they brought the white rabbit in. He had a pet rabbit, a white rabbit, laid down his bed in the hospital, took all kinds of pictures. Again, followed the white rabbit. So her name's Holly Dance. It used to be Lisa Petaway, close to Gabby Petito, or Petito Petaway. And her daughter here kind of looks like Gabby Petito. And again, this here's, as a matter of fact, the dude who recorded this particular video did it on August the 1st, which is actually the day that Gabby Petito went missing officially. August 1st, 2022. Van Life Movement girl. Brown Laundry. Gabby Petito, small talk, Brown Laundry's brainwashing. Come on. But what we see here is a very provocative dance that happened about a month prior to Archie getting admitted to the hospital for this particular incident. So let's check this out and how it links up to iPet Goat 2. Now I've muted the sound here of them dancing. Sorry, they do get a little provocative. A little wordy too. So you see the girl here, and it looks like, if you put an apple there, the apple's missing. Okay? And that's quite literally the same thing that we see, with Gabby Petito on her Instagram. She's got a picture of her holding an apple, and she's standing up behind a checkerboard floor in the background with a monarch butterfly, and that's quite literally what you're seeing here. It's the same thing. Okay, this also represents the Queen, Betty White, Gabby Petito, now Lisa Petaway's daughter, the blonde that you see there, and quite a few other people that are blondes that have died within the last 2 to 3 years. That their story made it big on TV. Let's see here, but as she's after that right there is done, she kind of gets up here and does something weird. Okay, right here. Hold on. Sorry, a little provocative, like I said. Sorry. Watch her finger. Again, this is a month before her brother, okay, actually went into the hospital for what she's doing here with the signs that she's doing with her finger. So pay attention to that one more time. See how she kinked her neck over like it's broke? Did anybody catch that? I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, now this here's quite literally, I mean, I don't know how this girl got so famous back in 2022 off of this shit. But apparently, whatever state that they was in, pulled the plug on Archie, and that's where they got all the attention. Okay. Again, Archie and her took a photo on a bench prior to all that right there happening, which is also in iPet Goat 2 as well. Right there. This right here is kind of the representation of Archie and Holly Dance right here, as they was sitting on a bench, and Holly Dance almost always dresses in black. Okay, always. And her kid was in white, laying on the bench on his back in her lap, just like this. Okay, and her knee was even a little bit propped up, just like this picture. Okay, and she had her hand over the bench, kind of, it's almost symbolic to this right here perfectly. Okay, and again, iPet Goat 2 is heavily revolved around the years 2017 and 2022. Oh, 2017, 2018, well, 2017 all the way up till 2023. Okay, highly symbolic. But let's carry on with a couple other things that people may have not have seen out there. Okay, let's see here. So George Bush was in Sarasota County at Emma E. Booker Elementary, reading My Pet Goat to kids during the 9/11 World Trade Center attacks, while this girl here was getting these kids to chant "Plane hit tight steel." Okay, if that don't give it away, nothing does. But at the end of this particular ceremony, George Bush takes the kids outside, and once they're outside, they're all holding up their fingers one. Even George Bush is doing it. Okay, which is just another future ritual that's about to come into play. Maybe this year or next year. It's going to be one of the two, that's for sure. And I'm pretty sure that it has everything to do with 11/1. which is November the 1st, and that's the Mexico's Day of the Dead. Okay. If you want to see that video, and I'm pretty sure that I only know one person out there who even has the video of this, and that's a girl named Des Says on BitChute, or you can find her on Godlike Productions. She usually hangs out in the voice chat there. Maybe you can hunt her down and get the video. But not only that, but we have Donald Trump here. Recently at one of his rallies, everybody was holding up their finger one. You can kind of see it there. Just in case you can, I'll bring it up in a new image tab. Everybody's holding up their fingers one while Donald Trump's up here, giving a speech in Ohio. Again, this was also before the train wreck. Just want to throw that out there as well. But you also see this in Lily Wood's Prayer and Sea, and again, she's representation of Hawaii and and the Day of the Dead, and they're holding up their fingers. 11-1 for the Day of the Dead. So definitely something coming with that. I'm not sure if anybody's linked that one up from iPet Go 2, as iPet Go 2 has 11-1 quite literally all over it, beginning and end. Let's take a look here at the end. There's 11-1 very blatantly. Let's take a look at the beginning, huh? Well, what do you know? 11-1, 11-1, 11-1 down here as well. 11. Then there's a 1 here in the snow that's kind of hid by this bar. Let me see if I can get that bar to go away. Yeah, you kind of see the 1 down there below it. Like 11-1's quite literally all over this video. So I just wanted to throw them out there. Not sure if anybody had ever really looked into that or pieced any of them together. But there's so much more out there that I could sit here and show you, ladies and gentlemen. There's just so much to it. It'd take me a year just to go over one folder in my particular folders. I just want to throw one of them out there, just so that people kind of understand what's going on here. Like, I've got so many folders within folders within folders of information and folders of more information. But I guess I could throw out one more thing here. The rings, the rings of power, Vivarium. I'm not sure if I did, but the Vivarium, the coronation of the king, as well as white noise here. Okay. Which blatantly predicted the Ohio train derailment. Okay, and Travis Scott's concert. Okay, let's look at that one. So the Travis Scott concert were arranged from 9 to 26, or 9 to 10 people died. Yep, sheesh, not bad. There we go, and there's the Rings of Power again. Funny enough, this year's got the volcano in Hawaii as well. But I just wanted to, throw them things out there. Again, these Rings of Power can be found in many movies. I actually got a little bit of time to throw this in there, so I just want to throw it in there. This here's off from iPet Go 2, but it's a conspiracy nonetheless, so I hope you all kind of enjoy this one as well. This here's actually a picture from Jimi Hendrix, okay, and it's supposed to be a picture of Elvis Presley. Who does that look like? It looks like a honeypot to me, which is kind of what it looks like. It reads up here. That's Donald Trump, okay, and it's literally got RIP right beside of him. Okay, so RIP Donald Trump. And funny enough, Jimi Hendrix had a real big conspiracy about Apophis. Okay, he really believed Apophis was going to hit Earth and that this comet really was going to kill us all. Okay, I'm just throwing that out there. That was a big thing for Jimi Hendrix. So as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that he even wrote it into one of his songs. I don't remember the name of the song off the top of my head though. Although it is in my notes somewhere in one of these folders, I just can't remember it off the top of my head. But I hope y'all enjoyed that, folks. Peace.